Up about South Africa in the next 2 weeks. Just over 6 weeks ago, South Africa's economic peer Turkey was dealt a junk status blow by the agency, serving as a grim reminder that we could be next. SABC News producer Hasina Kathrada is at the International Business Forum Congress in Istanbul. She spoke to the chairman of Musiad International, now Olpak, about the impact of the downgrade on Turkey. Musiad is hosting the international event, which has brought together more than 7,000 international business experts.
We've been flirting with the possibility of a downgrade over the last year, and you've recently been dealt a blow by Moody's and you've been downgraded to junk status. We're curious to know, how has this affected the country?
I mean, those groups are important, but their final decisions, according to them, of course, it is not the end of the road for us. We believe so. First of all, you must believe your country. Of course, you must take care of what they are saying. But when you look at the example of Turkey, for example, Turkey had got that positive degree in 2013. When we look at the FDI before 2014 and after 2013, we didn't see that there was too much differences. Even after 2013, maybe sometimes it went down a little bit. So if you want to have FDI from outside, if you want to balance your economy, you cannot only depend on Moody's, S&P and others. So first of all, you must rely on yourself, you must stand on your foot. That's important. For this point, I believe South Africa, Turkey and Brazil, some other countries are in the same basket. For this point, if you ask my point of view about the South African side, you are the number one in the South African zone, so you must believe yourself.
Thank you. Well, we certainly need some positivity like that. Turkey has managed to stay afloat during some tough times on the economic front. How do you think you've been able to achieve that?
When the global crisis started by the end of 2008 and starting from 2009, the discussions were about, are they going to slow down the economy or just rush out? I mean, the discussion in Turkey was the opposite side. I mean, we never slowed down. We just pushed the economy. Some friends from outside, some countries or some delegations from abroad criticized our method, but when we come to today, after, let's say, more or less 8 years' time, we see that Turkey is successful for this point. Of course, when we look at Turkey's example, Turkey itself has a huge market. It is also important. We have 80 million population. Most of them are young people, just like South Africa. Yes. So we used our potential energy for this one. We trusted our people. That is the result.
The political unrest recently, has that hugely impacted the economy?
And you mean the political risk and this co-attempt? Unfortunately, I don't want to speak about that, because if there is a co-attempt in a country, even though it is not successful, it is a shame for our country. But finally, it is a junction between government, president, and also the people itself. We all together just resisted. So that showed that from now on, at least for the middle term, there will not be another political crisis in Turkey. It is quite important. Why I say quite important? This is a businessman organization. I am a businessman. What do countries expect from businessmen? Countries expect from businessmen to have more investment and to have more added value to the country. To be able to do that, what we expect? We want to believe the leaders. We want to have a safe country, and also we want to have a not fluctuating political system.
Let's take a look at how other African markets